And welcome. This is the birthday show. Ringing in my 23rd birthday. We are an hour and 30 minutes away from midnight. We will go till about 12:30 Central on this stream. Gonna have some fun with it. Hopefully it's enjoyable. 129. Have some fun. We're gonna chill out. Celebrate the last couple of hours of my 22nd year on this earth and lead into my 23rd. First couple of minutes of my 23rd, eh? Lovely. What's up, soccer guy? Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. I'm doing great. Second time I've been live today. If y'all missed the Riyadh All-Stars PSG thing. What's up, Rory? BKL, happy 23rd, Ryan. My Toronto rivalry, my Bulldogs rivalry, and also my laughable guy. Thank you. Nice. But we're having some fun here. We're going to enjoy this. Shoot the breeze. I'll drop the link if people want to come on. I have to do it through here, but StreamYard link. Happy 23rd birthday. Thank you. Watching the Oilers and Lightning. How good is that one? I'm just watching the replay of the 2017 Royal Rumble. That's what's on Peacock right now. I ain't got nothing else to watch. Cena versus Styles is a great match, though, in that Rumble. So that's what's on the TV. I'm not going to say watching it. About to be 23. Yep. 12 midnight. 4-3 Oilers, damn good game. Definitely should have bet the over. Definitely should have bet. I mean, it was Oilers Lightning. That would have been an easy over. I don't even know why. Yeah, so. Should have bet the over. How old do you think I was? I didn't know you were 23. You're 20. Wow. I thought you were older. That was just a hunch, though. Small world. I thought you were older, to be honest. What, did you think I was older or younger? The goatee says older. The voice says younger, I bet. I thought you were a bit older. Most of the time, mentally, I am. Most of the time, I'm more wise. Most of the time. 99% of the time. Peacock has Rumble 2017 on, Royal Rumble 2017. It's on Cena versus Styles, which that was a great match. So I have no problem with that being on the TV, just as we're on. Not that I was going to break anything down, but I was just watching the WWE channel on Peacock because I ain't got nothing else to watch. I'm having more fun just watching streaming services now instead of just watching MLB Network on DirecTV. I'm getting used to just keeping on streaming services. Campbell's having a good... Yeah, Cena versus Styles was cool. That was a great feud in general. But that Rumble match was the best one. I think I was at Battleground when Enzo and Cass and Cena fought the Bullet Club, though. So, I think I was in St. Louis, yeah. I think Battleground was like in St. Louis. BKL's in here too, I think. And there's Dr. Negative. Thank you. Means a lot. Matthew's getting the all-star, not Nylander. That's the wrong call. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. Because here's the thing. Nylander's actually been damn good this season, and Matthews hasn't. I think Matthews is playing through injury. I kind of have a feeling. So, yeah, but it should have been Nylander or Marner. I can't believe I'm saying that. Today is my day. You're right. It's going to be pretty chill, though, as far as I know. I already did my celebrating on the weekend going to Melting Pot. Maybe I go out later. I don't know. Maybe I go out later. I don't know. But this is pretty much the biggest thing. Going, like, ringing it in, and then maybe I go out later. Tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How we doing? Different adjective to put there, but okay. Hashtag Ryan got his groove back. If people watch movies in the 90s, they'll get that semi-reference. Or was that a 2000s movie? Who do I want to win the Rumble this year? Women's Rumble, Liv Morgan. If Gigi Dolan's in it, I want Gigi Dolan to win, but that's not happening. She's not even on the main roster. They wouldn't do that. It's like, yeah, Liv Morgan or Gigi Dolan. For the men, it's going to be The Rock. It's going to be The Rock or Cody, but I want it to be Sami Zayn. But if it's between Rock and Cody, I'd rather it be Cody. So, Sami or Cody, but I have a feeling Rock's going to win it for some reason. I just have a feeling. Like, there's going to be a Roman Rock match. I just don't know. Like, I just feel like there's going to be a Roman Rock match. I don't know if it's going to be like Cody versus Roman on one night, Rock versus Roman on the other at WrestleMania, but I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. That's actually, I should get one. I mean, I would be too. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And especially with the Saudi rumors, definitely Sami probably won't win the Rumble anyway, just in case that does come around. So, I would, yeah, because it would suck if he won the Rumble and then the Saudis finally buy it and then he has to just leave the company or just job out and then leave. I mean, this year's gone by pretty fast so far, not going to lie. So it's only a month. It'll be here before you know it. Let's enjoy the NFL playoffs, though, for a while, though. And then you got the Club World Cup. Basically, Club World Cup, MLS, Champions League, it'll be here before you know it. It'll be here like that. It won't even take long. It'll be here but like that. So that's the fun part. Mid-February. That Rose Bowl, LA. Like, the sad part about that Rose Bowl, LAFC, LA Galaxy game is like half the stadium's going to be empty now because of the Chris Klein thing. Like, the LA fans said they were going to boycott until Chris Klein gets fired, which I don't blame them. But that means the Rose Bowl is going to be half empty. So the first game on Apple TV is going to be half empty. Oh, the Schadenfreude. That's not going to look good. And the Galaxy ain't going to make a move. Yeah, they did. ACB said if Chris Klein don't get fired, they ain't going. They ain't going to games. But the biggest one is that Rose Bowl. So it's something that I just... It's hilarious, but it's sad because MLS wanted that Rose Bowl game to put over Apple TV like it's their first game to like stamp that flag into the ground. And now it's just going to be half empty because the Galaxy are freaking stubborn. It's hilarious. And I think it's... I mean, you got to make the move. If only to save your own... I don't have any cake. Whether it's cookie, birthday cake, actual cake, I don't have any. See, I didn't... This stream sort of... I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Besides, I don't eat on stream anyway, but I wasn't going to get a cake anyway. It's just low key. So should have ran up to Walmart and got an angel food cake at least, but I didn't. I did. No, I don't. Red velvet. Well, angel food is good. Red velvet. So yeah, red velvet, angel food. There you go. Thank you, Gino. Thank you, Italy Jet. How we doing? Happy birthday, buddy. Keep killing it. Appreciate you, man. Go TFC Forza Italia. Let's go. Forza TFC Forza Italia. Let's go. You keep doing you. You keep doing you. Carrot cake thoughts. I don't like carrot cake. Like, I don't see. Here's the thing about that. I just don't like carrot cake. It's just, for me, like, and I don't like pina colada cake either. Like the coconut shavings, like if it was just the milk, the cake, the whipped cream, I think it's the coconut shavings that do it for me, that make me not like it. But like the thing about carrot cake is like savory. It's the savoriness. It's just that thought, you know. It's like candy corn. It's like candy corn. Chocolate ice cream. I like Neapolitan ice cream. Or Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's got a lot of good flavors. Cookie dough, Cherry Garcia. What's the other one? Damn it. What's the other one? I know I like the cookie dough, Cherry Garcia. I think those are the top two. I had my birthday dinner last weekend. That's when I celebrated that. I just ate a big bowl of pasta. Today, dinner tonight, I ate a big bowl of pasta. Tomorrow, I don't even know what I'm eating. So probably either I could go out. Don't know. I could just find something. I have no idea. So, rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. Yes. Legend. Good guy. Great wrestler. Legend. Sad to see him. Sad to see it. Jay Briscoe's a legend, and he deserved better in his career. And he had a great career, but he didn't want to go to WWE. AEW didn't. I agree, cake is for everyone. I just go pretty low key, especially. It's just something. How we doing, Jordan? How we doing? But yeah, Jay Briscoe is a legend. Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to Anton Walks as well. Two young guys in their fields. Two great people in their fields. Sad to see it on both sides. Two accidents too. Life is fragile. And sad to see on both counts too. Try some chocolate mousse cake. No, I like chocolate mousse cake. Or I like chocolate mousse. Hype up Ryan in this chat, guys. And we're doing pretty good right now. But for me, yeah, I mean chocolate mousse is great. So I'm sure chocolate mousse cake would be just fine. No. Would I try to make one myself? Probably not. Not right now. No. You gotta probably the mousse part, not the cake part, you know. Like if it's frosting, there you go. But if it's like inside it and you're like mixing it, yeah, questionable. I can cook, but I don't do much baking. I don't have the counter space. I don't have the counter space either to really bake like breads and stuff. Oh yeah, I saw that. Josh McDaniels' wife made him pull the plug on the Colts job offer after Jim Irsay odd behavior in the bathroom, being in the McDaniels family bathroom for a very long and awkward period. Yeah, I saw that last night on NFL Reddit. That's like for me. I'm not surprised Irsay did that, and he was probably doing a line, if erratic, or I don't know. I mean, if you're meticulous about it don't take you that long to do a line, but hey, Zach Hyman got another empty net goal That's not surprised. Who I got for Sunday's game? We talking about Dallas versus San Fran. Yeah, I'll give you this prediction early, even though I'm doing my prediction. I recorded my prediction video I'm putting out tomorrow, but this is why I'm doing this now instead of doing a birthday show tomorrow. For me, I think it's going to be closer than people think. The Cowboys and San Francisco 49ers. I think it's going to be closer than people think. I think the 49ers defense is great, but the Cowboys are playing well. Dak is on a mission. But I still feel like something is going. A late field goal by Robbie Gould will probably win it for the Niners. I want Dallas to win, but I feel like a late field goal for the Niners probably does it. So I'm gonna say Niners by 3. Like, Dallas plays well, but they have one bad turnover that gives San Francisco the late edge, and then they make them pay. But that's just the way I see it. Cowboys will win, bet $1 million. The Cowboys in the playoffs? I wouldn't do it. It'd be nice to see them win. I wouldn't bet $1 million on the Cowboys in the playoffs. Thank you, Graham. Thank you. I agree with that for now. For now, I agree with that. For me, I want Dak and Joe Burrow to have good playoffs. That's where I'm looking. Go Bengals, go Cowboys. And if either of them, if they're both in the Super Bowl against each other, I'm happy either way. I mean, it'd be nice to see Dak win a Super Bowl. It would be nice. Let's just remember that Jerry Jones did make that promise saying if he got one Super Bowl back, in the 90s, that third Super Bowl, he'd never ask for another. Well, I guess the sports gods are really taking to that promise. But maybe, the tides have turned. Maybe the tides have turned. Or the Bucs just absolutely suck. I can't wait till Tom Brady goes back to New England. You knew where I was exactly going. If Tom Brady and DeAndre Hopkins go to the Patriots, they're going to be fine. Devontae Parker, DeAndre Hopkins, Tom Brady, Ramondre Stevenson, you add up that line a bit, defense, they'll be fine. Brady could carry them. Turns out that there has to be at least a coach who knows just enough to be carried by Brady, which Arians and Belichick did. Bowles didn't. So, Brady goes back home. They can win a Super Bowl, especially to get DeAndre Hopkins and Bill O'Brien. Or just anybody other than Matt Patricia as offensive coordinator. And just let Brady call the plays. Who cares? I feel like he's coming home. I hope so. I can't do this charade. I can't do this charade of Brady playing for somebody else. Especially if it's the Raiders. I can't do it. I'll put on a good face, but I can't do it. Niners is sort of okay, but Raiders? No. Say, what about Mac? I say 2. If he goes back to New England, I think that puts a little bit more of an end date on his career, sadly. I say 2. Max still has 3 years on his rookie deal. Or you could just go for Zappy and give Brady 3. Because they're both similar, and if they learn under Brady, boom. Or you just keep Mac in case and do what you didn't do with Jimmy. But I don't know. People are going to want Mac, though. So maybe Zappy's the easier answer. But sadly enough, I found out that MLS Cup. You want my MLS Cup prediction? Not Toronto. I'll believe it when I see it. Just like I hope the authentic kits prove me right on the fact I don't hate the new home kit. Legit, I don't hate the new home kit. I actually think it's pretty. Yes. Is it different? Yes. Is it not completely red? Yes. I think that's what pissed people off a lot. But I think it's ingenious. It's different. You can't just keep putting out red kits and expecting the world to be set on fire. There's still red on the sleeves, on the side. There's still red stripes. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And if they start winning, well, people will stop complaining about the new home kit. If they lose in it, well, let's also remember there was a lot of black in the last home kit, so nobody complained about that. But red was the base color. It wasn't completely red. I didn't see red or bust 2 years ago. Oh, I agree. Like, I like the Diamande signing. If we got Sean Johnson, that would be great, but we really need to get some outside backs. I like the Hedges signing, but I feel like it's going to be a wild card. So I feel like it's going to be a wild card season. So it's going to be another roller coaster, frankly. And I think it'll be better. I think it'll be better than last year. I think it'll be a better matchup, a better grouping, a better season. I mean, Montreal's going to win the spoon. So as long as we finish above Montreal, that's where I'm okay with. That's the thing I'm okay with. I have no other expectations. I have no expectations for anything but finishing over Montreal in the Voyageurs Cup. That's it. Anything else is a bonus. Anything else is a bonus. See, the last 2 years I've had high expectations and they've been blown to shit. Frankly, have no expectations but the bare minimum and I'll be happy. We gave them to you guys. You're welcome. Hey, we needed a center back, so thank you. Sucks for you. I don't think you found a replacement, though. This could either go one of two ways. He was still solid with Dallas, though, so and they played a higher pressing style, so I'm okay with it. We could have easily went Aaron Long, though. Actually, no, that would have been horrible. No, I think we went with a better choice, but Alex Cayens, though. It is what it is. Yup. Hey, at least Portland's going to be good this year. Good for you. I'm not. Are the League's Cup groups out yet? I could have sworn they said this morning. Kynes is going to La Liga. Really? I didn't expect that. He's talented. I didn't know he was that good. I'm going to search up two things. It's 1 hour, 6 minutes till midnight. See what we got. So first off, let's do Alex Kynes first. Let's see what we got. Boom, 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 boom. I don't see anything. Okay, League's Cup. I think we're going to get him. I think we're going to get Rolsted and Sean Johnson. I think we're going to get him. Let's see. No groups. Groups aren't full yet. I thought it was today. I thought they were going to fill up the groups today or announce them in League's Cup. But Sean Johnson, for sure. I'm 100% sure they get him. I don't think it seems like there's going to be anybody who bounces in. He don't want to go to Europe. He wants to leave New York. I think Sean Johnson will be TFC next year. Rolstead, on the other hand, I'm a little bit more 60-30 or 60-40. I think he will, but I'm not as sure about that as I am Sean Johnson. Yeah. Could be better, though. I mean, we all have things that we wish our teams got or we wish our teams were working harder on, but they don't. They don't. But at least you got a Vander. So Timbers have it okay. Toronto's the ones that are just sitting on their hands, pretty much, and doing nothing. Like, seriously, they're doing nothing. I mean, yeah, Adama Diamande, Oso Stang. I don't know if they're keeping Larea. That's the sad part. Get Sean Johnson, possibly. Matt Hedges. I mean, you got to do more. And Toronto's, I don't even know who scouts besides Bill Manning looking on transfer market for free agents. I mean, if you could go by pictures, I mean, you got Insigne, Bernardeschi. I mean, you got the usual suspects. I mean, Victor's there. You would think they would. I think everybody else has. I know Seattle did, but they got the Club World Cup, so they're like closer in to anything competitive. I think Portland did, didn't they? They said who was in their camp. I could have sworn they did. So, I don't know. You said that. Told me. Getting close to an hour. I can tell you this. They let Stephen Yates go, which, I'm not against it. Hugo Mbong got a pro contract at the end of last year, so he's probably there. Part of me would be impressed. Part of me would hate it. I'm going to cover it, the Club World Cup, but part of me would be impressed and part of me would hate it because it's, hey, we got beat to the punch again. We didn't even have a chance to throw the first punch. Because in MLS Cup, we could have thrown the first punch. Seattle hit us. CCL could have thrown the first punch. Seattle hit us. The Club World Cup, we hadn't even had a chance. So, is that really being beaten to the punch? February 1st, I think. February 1st. Yeah. Is that really getting beat to the punch, though? If you have no chance to punch, are you really being beaten to the punch, though? Oh, that's actually a good question. Does it, though? I mean, you didn't throw a punch, but you got punched, so I'm confused. Yes and no. I don't know. I'm going full Mike Leach here. Full Mike Leach. Seems like I should do a dissertation on what MLS mascot would win in a fight. Should I? What MLS mascot would win in a fight? I mean, I've thought about this. Favorite drink? Coca-Cola. I drink it all the time. Most streams. Then other ones, it's Code Red and sometimes water. But Coca-Cola. Is it healthy for you? No. Did my Nana get me hooked on it at a young age? Yes. Is what it is? Yes. See, here's the way I see it. So Toronto FC has the Hawk, Bitchy the Hawk. You got the Falcon for LAFC. You got the Loon from Minnesota. You got, I'm just going with Falcon for LAFC. What other birds of prey? What other birds of prey? See, the birds of prey in MLS would all fight each other. Then you got Timber Joey, you got the Lion, you got the Bull from Dallas, you got the Crew construction guy with the jackhammer. Remember that logo? The Crew construction guys, we're going to go with it. You got the Crew construction guy with a jackhammer. The Flamingo ain't doing nothing. I can tell you that much. Flamingo's getting picked off first. Same as Flamingo's getting picked off first. Tex Hooper will kick all their asses. Flamingo getting picked off first because flamingos can't fly. There's another bird like that in MLS, yeah? The tree's going to get chopped. Austin's tree is going to get chopped down. Thank you. The tree's going to get chopped down. Austin's tree is going to get chopped down. You got the Lion, Orlando's Lion. That's fierce. You also have a Lion for RSL, if I'm right. You got Rapid Man. I don't see Rapid Man winning a fight between all the MLS mascots. I think Rapid Man gets. What weapon does he have? What weapon does Rapid Man have? Calling a tsunami? What weapon does he have? That's the question. Timber Joey, I mean, he has a chainsaw. So that's pretty useful. You got, what does Seattle have? I don't know. I don't even think Seattle has a mascot. Houston, I know Nashville has a coyote, which coyotes are fierce. So that's not bad. We got, but the way I see it, all the birds fight each other. All the birds of prey fight each other. So the Falcon, the Hawk, the Loon, they all fight each other. I think Bitchy the Hawk wins that. TFC's Hawk. We don't really have a mascot, but we have a hawk, so cool. And that counts for me. I'll use it. Sammy the Sounder, which is Orca for Seattle. Oh, well, okay. Actually, yeah, Orca could, well, but if they could use Rapid Man to swim on, and then as long as Rapid Man's alive, Sammy the Sounder is alive, but then you beat your whale after Rapid Man dies. So, in that fight. So, they don't win. I personally think the Crew guy probably helps cut down the tree with Timber Joey. Then they fight each other. I say Timber Joey makes him commit seppuku. You got the Lion. You got the two lions fighting each other. I think Orlando's Lion wins there. I think Houston. What's Houston got? I don't even know what Houston has. Coyote loses. Oh, Fireman. Yeah, we got Chicago Fire. We'll just go with the Fireman. They don't last long. Coyote rips them apart. We got a Pigeon. They lose. We got a Bull. Well, a Red Bull. We got Dallas as a Bull too. But we got a Red Bull. I think Dallas wins that because the Red Bulls can't win nothing. Cincinnati got a Lion, but I think Orlando's Lion is better. Sporting is nothing. Yeah, Sporting doesn't have a mascot, do they? I don't think so. St. Louis, Dynamo Diesel, which is a fox. Yeah, the Coyote eats the fox. Ain't that like some normal? Yeah, Coyote eats the fox. We'll just go, you know what? They have a tree. But their tree gets cut down pretty early. Let's just say for Kansas City and St. Louis, we'll go for Missouri. Just Fred Bird and Slugger just go on for behalf, or in the fight for behalf. Fred Bird gets owned because he's a wild man. Fred Bird don't know what he's doing, so he gets owned. Slugger, Blue the dog. Yeah, Coyote probably. Well, no, Coyote eats the dog, so we do have Sporting KC. But we'll still keep Fredbird for St. Louis for now. Fredbird gets owned. Blue the dog gets eaten by a Coyote because, of course. Oh, we're under an hour, by the way, till midnight. By the Coyote. Fredbird, I don't know what. Because Fredbird is anthropomorphic, so technically it's in the same class as the heron, the flamingo. Yeah. Let's say the Cincy line gets him before the Orlando line kills the Cincy line after it kills the RSL line. Galaxy, Cosmo, same fate. LAFC, we already had the Falcon. Point is, in the end, I think the Orlando Lion and the Toronto Hawk will face each other. Like the land-dwelling animals and people ends up being the Orlando Lion. The Birds of Prey ends up being Toronto's Hawk, and they fight each other, and the Hawk dive bombs the Lion and ends up winning. Biased, maybe, but Austin kills their own mascot. No, Timber Joey cuts down the tree. Simple. Timber Joey cuts down the tree. I just pulled a Mike Leach. Swing your sword. If you ain't seen Mike Leach doing the same thing with the Pac-12 mascots, and I think he did SEC on some lockdown podcast. That was hilarious too. What is Montreal? I have no idea. Oh yeah, Youppi. We could just have Youppi in the stead of anything because Youppi is stolen by everybody. Youppi is stolen by everybody. So in Montreal, so we'll just go with Youppi. And Youppi falls the same fate as Fredbird. Tactic the dog. Oh, they got. Oh, really? Ah. Well, now the Coyote wins there too, but Youppi wouldn't do much better either. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Back to, well, I think it sucks, but we've been here before, except the one time we were there, we had no expectations. They spent a lot of money, but we had no expectations. Now we have expectations. So, at least we had a good run before the second time. It's all cyclical. It's all cyclical. Oh. My bad. How did I do that? I can't even, that's my bad. My bad. I like the enthusiasm though. I don't even know how I screwed that one up. Rock's a Hollywood, to me. Yeah, Rock's a wrestler, but he's a Hollywood guy. Like he writes his promos on his wrist. That's what Rock is to me. He writes his promos on his wrist. That's what he is. He's Dwayne to me. I like Rock, but I love watching older Attitude Era stuff, but I wasn't in the middle of it. To me, he just writes promos on his wrist. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that? Fine speech. Yeah. I mean, my hair is kind of getting like long, allegedly. He did write a promo on his wrist during that Cena feud. He did. Cena wouldn't call him out for something that didn't happen. Multiple times. It's all in the wrist. And the thing about Rock is all of his things are just canned lines. Like it's all things he said millions of times. Why you got to write your promo on your wrist? So for the birthday present, can the Blue Jays win the pennant this year? It's possible. It's possible. I'm not going to. After what happened last year, no. I'm not going to say yes or no. They're a playoff contender. The Astros are still around. The Mariners are still around. The Yankees, all they have is Aaron Judge. The Rays are still the Rays. The Guardians will be better. The Tigers will be better. The Twins still got Correa. I don't know how the hell they pulled that one off. I know, but still. So I'm going to say they're a playoff contender. They're more likely to than not, but more likely to than not. But I'm not going to say a yes or no because last year I still got to get over the Seattle situation. So still a heartbreaker. I played a year of T-ball. I played a year of organized T-ball in grade 1. Other than that, I played pickup sports in PE and sometimes with my friends, but I never played a organized sport except that 1 year of T-ball. But I've played pickup football here and there, flag and association. I've played pickup baseball. Of course, in PE, we always played different sports as well. I wasn't half bad. I mean, I just was, by the time I wanted to play organized, I'm like, all these sports are good. I really can't. Yeah. So, well, T-ball is like the kindergarten, preschool, grade 1 version of baseball. Like, I mean, they slow pitch it to you, but if you can't hit it like that, you hit it off a tee. I said it was grade 1. I said it was grade 1. Or some are going in, maybe. Toronto Blue Jays are doing well enough to not need the all-you-can-eat seats. I enjoyed that event. But Toronto must be close. They got rid of that promo. But they're also renovating the Sky Dome, though. That bar they just put on their Instagram, though, looks freaking beautiful, though. I'm not going to lie. But I like to see what they're going, how the Sky Dome looks when it's completely renovated. I'd like to see it. I thought they were going to build a new stadium. Turns out, if you're going to renovate it, the new stadium stuff was BS. Turns out. I hope. Yeah, there we go. Speaking of Sky Dome, now that it's renovated, they should put a WrestleMania there. Unless WWE sells to the Saudis, then I don't care. Then hopefully Triple H does one of his biggest shows in the Sky Dome. Maybe one day it could be used for an Olympics. There's no way. There's no way. If Chicago couldn't get the Olympics, and New York, well, Toronto's bigger than Chicago, but if LA is like the biggest that gets the Olympics, I don't think. And then what could you do with a Sky Dome and a Winter Olympics? What could you do? I don't even think Toronto is Winter Olympics level because Vancouver did it, but I think Vancouver had a little bit more. Oh, close in 2008, ran second place behind Beijing. That's a while ago. But they did, yeah. I'm sure there's a plan, but we'll see. It's gonna be a while. But then again, with the Winter Olympics, though, I know Vancouver did it, but Toronto's so urban sprawl now that I don't know if you could do a Winter Olympics proper. Like, you'd have to build fake slopes. I mean, unless you went, like, it was just the whole GTA and Golden Horseshoe, then maybe. But nobody will know the difference. Unless you know. Not many people would know the difference. Makeup sport. Ice soccer for Winter Olympics. Isn't... So sometimes things just don't go your way. Such is life. I mean, wouldn't ice soccer basically just be... That sounds dangerous. that's just dangerous. Because you have to kick a ball, but you have a skate on. I mean, I guess you could use the curling shoes. I don't know. I mean, that could work, but that just seems like dangerous. I mean, you got hockey anyway. Pretty much, yeah, that's what I was going to say, except you have less players. One can dream of being nice, go up to Bay Area, Blue Mountains, or Horseshoe Valley. As I said. But for me, like when it comes to the Winter Olympics, the sports I enjoy watching are speed skating, curling, hockey, of course, and half pipe. I do like the half pipe, short track and long track speed skating. I'm a big fan of speed skating. Of course, curling, hockey. I like the half pipe. I may watch gymnastics. I do not watch ice dance. I do not. I feel like ice dance is corrupt anyway. So. Like, there are a couple of sports in the Winter Olympics that I watch for. Freestyle skiing. See, I don't. Oh, yeah, by the way, bobsled, skeleton, luge. I like that. I almost forgot. Skiing, on the other hand, I don't hate slalom, but like if I run across it, I'll watch it in an Olympic year. But it's not like bobsled or curling or speed skating or hockey. Like, I will go out of my way to at least watch a little bit. And then, of course, Summer Olympics, football, soccer, swimming, if they keep baseball. Basketball. That 3-versus-3 was pretty cool too. What else was there? Track. I like track. Gymnastics. Gymnastics. So, I do like the Olympics as a whole. Both winter and summer. A lot of people, at least ones that I knew pretty closely, never really liked the Winter Olympics. Like I said, I like curling. Like when Vancouver came around, 2010 came around, I was like, I'm watching curling, and I got some side eyes. Like people were like, or it was more like I knew what curling was before Vancouver 2010, and I got some side eyes like, really? You knew what curling was before Vancouver 2010? I'm like, yeah, I knew what curling was. I'm happy because people were like, oh, I really like curling. And I'm like, I knew what it was before you did. People were like, how do you even watch it? I'm like, I'm always. Yes, I've watched wrestling here and there. Thank you, Moxie. Thank you. Like, speed skating wasn't too, like, to people, it was like, yeah, speed skating's cool. Hockey's cool. But the curling, like in 2010, at least America-wise, curling really was the one that took it by storm. And I'm like, I watched curling before you even knew what it was. But and then people were like, real, how? I'm like, ain't it fun? You're talking good about it. Don't you like it? And from then on, I only hear about curling in Winter Olympic years from most people. So, fake fans. Toronto hosted the 2005 Pan Am Games, so one stage up. Yep. Should golf be a Summer Olympic sport? Yes. I like golf, but yes, I like golf. But, you see, Like, if I tried to talk to anybody who I went to high school with that I'm still friends with, or anybody around me locally, and I'm like, watch the Briar, they don't know what the hell. I'm like, I thought you liked curling. I should pull that. I'd be like, you watch the Briar? They won't. No. No. Yeah, to the 2015. I was like, 2015. I was like, yeah, it's a 5, but no. I should have. But again, most people I know only watch curling in Olympic years. And only for 2 weeks. It's like, oh, I like curling. Bullshit, you do. Bullshit, you do. I'm watching. Most of the time, yes, this is true. I still got some close friends. But even post-graduation, mostly yes, true. Mostly yes, true. But I still got some close friends. My point is whenever somebody says they love an Olympic sport, they probably don't. They'll watch it when the Olympics are on, but they won't watch it any other time. That was my point. Talking about when I flexed on people because I watched curling before the 2010 Olympics. And since, of course, besides Olympic years. Or outside of Olympic years. But, yeah. What do you think about the fact flexed, yes. What do you think about the fact that Landon Donovan said that he would keep Triple G and let him continue to coach the USMNT through the next World Cup? Here's the thing about the Triple G situation, Greg Berhalter situation. Greg Berhalter sucks as a coach. And he shouldn't be the U.S. men's national team coach on the basis of that he sucks and they could do better. Not because he got blackmailed. Not because they want to pull some 30 years from the past and try to slander him with it, even though he's changed and him and his wife have grown past that. No, that's not why she got fired. The blackmail, no, it's because he's not a good coach. So I feel sorry for, because 3 Gregs and Greg, I guess, that's my guess. That's my guess, because 3 Gregs instead of 2. Or 3 Gs and Greg instead of 2. That's my guess. Maybe I'm wrong, but when I think of Triple G, I think of Gennady Golovkin, but that's just me. But I know the context, so I don't screw it up. I know the context. If somebody's talking about boxing, it's probably Golovkin. If it's soccer, it's Berhalter. So I could pick the context out. Rapids are interested in Lainez. That's where he should go. Rapids are the best situation besides the Galaxy. And not after what? Being in the summer with no incoming out international signings. No, if you're the Galaxy or if you're Lainez, I'd say the Rapids is the best move. Hey, playing with Cabral on both wings would be great. Yeah, same. Speaking of, Golovkin got robbed. He beat Canelo twice. He beat Canelo twice. Big drama show. If he beat Canelo twice, he beat Canelo twice. But then again, boxing is rigged anyway. Like, seriously, it's probably rigged. I don't think there's any clean boxing out there. I mean, Tyson Fury, I think his matches have been by and large clean. But Mayweather, Pacquiao, like some of the bigger names, like it just feels like there's moments where those matches are just fixed. I'm wanting Canelo to win, but I gotta admit, Triple G got robbed. Exactly, he got robbed. You live stream boxing? Haven't yet. Maybe if Mayweather and Pacquiao fought again, maybe I'll live stream a boxing match or live stream watch along of it. I'm not going to do the YouTube boxing because maybe it's big enough, but that's just maybe if Tyson Fury fights again too. I'm a big Fury fan, but maybe if there's another Mayweather McGregor or McGregor fights again. Like overarchingly it is, but it's just mostly CONCACAF with sometimes NFL and sometimes college football. But overarchingly, it's supposed to be. But there's definitely a niche, but there's also the overarching. Whatever. Really? Do YouTube boxing if you want, but do the big names, though. The names at least people know. Yeah, like do the Pauls, do KSI and Deji. Yeah, I get that. But I'd rather do bare knuckle boxing than YouTube boxing if I was going to live stream. Like, seriously. Unless you, well, Jake Paul versus KSI in December. Yay. Like, when did boxing become such a clout-chasing sport? I'd rather regular big-name boxers, though. Exactly. Like, I'd rather McGregor. I'd rather Mayweather, because, he still fights sometimes. I'd rather Tyson Fury. I'd rather Anthony Joshua. I'd rather Deontay Wilder, And I'm not even a Deontay Wilder fan, but... Or Anthony Joshua, for that matter. But... Yeah, I'd rather do this. Now, if I was around if back in like 2015, I certainly would have done Mayweather Pacquiao, but yeah, I know he started it then, but it took a little bit to hit critical mass. Like, I'm surprised. Pull a CM Punk, YouTube boxing. Not to mention they take the sweetest time with opening ceremonies of boxing matches. They do. Most entertainers, to at least a good percentage of people, are douchebags. So the Paul brothers are entertaining, but I don't know if it's because they're stupid or if it's because they're just trolls. Like, I'm not the freaking demographic for the Pauls, but I'll admit they're entertaining to some people. I just think they're troll. I think they're just clout chasing in a general sense. And okay, Logan was great in the ring. I will admit Logan Paul had a great match against Roman Reigns. I will admit that. I have to admit that. He had an amazing match at Crown Jewel against Roman. I will admit that. And he put himself on the line, so I have to respect him a bit for that. I will respect him a bit for that. But I respect him in that sense. But I don't like the Paul brothers. I don't think they're great people. But I respect him, the fact that he got in the ring and busted his ass. I respect that. And he had a good match. I will respect that. Yeah, shit, if we're going to do YouTube boxing, why not? Adele will play in our first preseason game in Coachella Valley. Evander, yep. He'll be there later in preseason. When Logan came to pro wrestling, I was like, why? But I saw his promo work and I attended his debut match at WrestleMania. And have to admit, I was impressed. I agree with that. Yeah, but I think the Roman matches really sold me, or respectfully. I think he was good in that situation at Mania than when he feuded with Miz, but that match with Roman was just another level. Thank you, Mile High. Thank you. Happy to see you again. Would you love it as the next MLS All-Star game where two MLS All-Star teams facing each other, coached by Berhalter and Claudio Reyna? For the memes, yes, I would love it. For the memes, I would love it. For the fact that it would be toxic as all hell, it's probably entertaining. Yeah, sure. Why not? WWE style. Even more when he feuded with Roman. The guy has it. We can't lie. I'm not, as I said, he has it. He has it. This is true. I do agree with that. There are guys that I think I would love to see, and I know this is completely hypocritical because of how I felt about the Sami Zayn Johnny Knoxville match at WrestleMania last year. I thought that was a freaking joke of a match that Sami shouldn't have been put through. I think that was just wrong. But I'd love to see Sami wrestle Logan Paul. I think that would be a great match. I think that would be a wonderful. If they let Sami wrestle like he did in NXT, or when he actually really had great matches, which he does now sometimes, but he had another level back then. You let Sami and Logan go 30 minutes, main event, semi-main probably. That'd be great. As I said, women's, I think it's going to be Liv Morgan, but I'd love to see Gigi Dolan win it. Those are the two I want to see win. I shouldn't say think, but want to see. Liv Morgan's more likely than Gigi, though. And then on the men's side, I think it's probably going to be between Cody or Rock, but I'd love to see Sami Zayn win it, but it's probably Cody or Rock. I want to see Grayson Waller paired up with Jake Paul have a match against each other or something. Actually, that would be great. That'd actually be fitting. I think so. And, Grayson Waller's got a great character. Like, he's just good at promos. In the ring, he's good, but I think his gimmick is better. But Grayson Waller and Jake Paul would build up something good, too, I have to say. I do like Grayson Waller. Out of the 2.0 guys, I really like Grayson Waller. I think he's got a good bit of talent. I really do. Most of those 2.0 guys, I'm not completely sold on. I'm sold on Braun Breaker. I'm sold on Grayson Waller. I'm sold on Gigi Dolan, of course. I've said that. But, Tony D'Angelo, the wrestler, you have fun with the Mafia gimmick, but D'Angelo in the ring is just Like, his gimmick is good. It's the in-ring work. But you could have fun with the Mafia gimmick, though. It's probably not with all the Leagues Cup stuff. We're under 30 minutes, 27 minutes away. Missed the countdown. The UK guys don't do it for me, except maybe Pretty Deadly, and that's just a maybe. Pete Dunne doesn't do anything for you? Or I should say Butch. Pete Butch Dunne. Pete Dunne don't do nothing for you? All right. Yeah, we can't agree on everything. Tyler Bate doesn't do anything for me. You like him as Butch. Yeah, Pat McAfee's a good wrestler. I mean, he's basically Pete Dunne again with the name Butch, but when Vince changed the gimmick, I didn't like it. But it's the in-ring work for me. Like, yeah, you probably should have some charisma, and I think it's better if you do have charisma and can cut a promo, but I really like the in-ring work. Like, I really want to see people actually be great in the ring. Now, that may be a bit smarky, but if you're going to be in wrestling, you better be good at everything, or at least passable in something and great in something. Not great at one thing and shit in the rest. It's just, to me, I miss the old school wrestling. Vince McMahon wants to bring it back. If he sells to the Saudis, you'll probably get it. Because Triple H will sure as hell have nothing to do with WWE if Vince sells to the Saudis. And I'll enjoy King's Game wrestling. When Triple H gets his guys back, I'll enjoy that. No. Frankly, I don't want to see Ronda Rousey in a WWE ring ever again. She had a run. I know she's still there, but that first run was okay enough. Yeah, I agree, but I think Silva took a dive. Take a short break. I'll be back in a second. Thank you, Cellar Door. Thank you. Thank you. I was a fan of Ronda in UFC, but it's just here. I was a fan of Ronda when she was in UFC, and I was interested to see her come into the WWE. But I feel like she's just a mark for herself. Like, she's got Charlotte vibes, but she's not even that great in the ring. You know, it's. I would hope so. I said a mark for herself. I said a mark for herself. Now, you could say, now, well, Ronda, you could say that she has a big name. She has a right to be the Brock Lesnar of the women's division. Fair enough, but well, then again, yeah, the marks are in the ring. You have a point. You have a point, yeah. Depends on what the schedule looks like. But yeah, true. Marks are in the ring. This isn't wrong. Hell, I wouldn't even. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much how you could boil it down to. I'll agree with that. That's how much you could boil it down to. I'll agree with that. I don't think. Like, I didn't like the Brock Lesnar booking. I'm just not a fan of in general, like, I don't like part-timer booking, especially if they come back and win the title as soon as they come back. That's just basically saying, yeah, we'll just take the title off TV for 4 months after putting the guy over, and then we'll just either have that guy lose again and have him chase the belt again. Like, it's legitimately annoying. Oh. I think Randy Orton. That's probably the way it'll look, I bet. Randy Orton, see, Taker, he was never, like, gimmick wise, he was a presence. I mean, he was good in the ring, but he's more of a presence. Even in his prime, he was more of a presence. Randy Orton, though, is a damn good worker. He's a damn good worker. I'd say Randy Orton's a better worker than Undertaker. Frankly, like, and personally, in my opinion, I think when Randy gives a shit, he's a better worker than Undertaker was in his prime. But Randy has to give a shit. But when Randy Orton gives a shit, he's had some great matches when he cares. Fair. Yeah, me too. Hopefully TFC wins. Yeah, maybe. Second channel wrestling. Maybe. I mean, you got Sami Zayn. He could be a main event star. Braun Breaker is definitely going to be a main event star. And I actually like Braun Breaker. But he'll be a main event star. I think that's where he's destined to be. Sammy may be a bit older. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, right now, main event star. If Ambrose would have stayed, you know. Karrion Kross, he's got the look. I think Karrion Kross, if he goes back to the Killer Kross style gimmick, which it kind of is, yeah, he got that. There you go. For now, so out of full timers. Well, the Champions League's not during the Leagues Cup, so there you go. Yeah, I remember. He got rock bottomed in 21. I remember. By Tim Mealy, I remember. 20 minutes to midnight. Yeah, but I remember. But for me, I think Braun Breaker's a future star, main eventer in WWE. I think Sami Zayn should be a main eventer if he isn't already. you're really Reggie Bush, because he's still Reggie Bush is in more better shape, but do you really want them to pull a refrigerator Perry? Hey, WrestleMania 2, I think. Was it 1 or 2? Early WrestleMania style refrigerator Perry is Reggie Bush pulling that. No. Reggie Bush is still in good shape. LaDainian Tomlinson's a bit older, but no thank you. Neither. Leagues Cup. Neither. Like, I think we're past that. And besides, Reggie Bush or LaDainian Tomlinson were never as big as Refrigerator Perry was. So, what? You're getting a mid-level running back from the 2000s to... If Reggie Bush was that, even if that. No. 18 minutes till midnight. I just don't. That's something I also don't like, is when somebody washed up from another sport comes over to run a feud and either goes over because of their name value, or Bob McAdoo or Greg Vanny. 2 different sports, but Greg Vanny. Watch it. There's a short film about what refs have to deal with and talk about the players when they make certain calls during the game. It shows their conversations too. You should watch it. Isn't that the one the MLS did a couple of years ago? Or is this something new? Because I've seen it before. It's the one MLS made. Of course. If it's a different one, well, I'll find it, I guess. Yeah, Goldberg spear, the better spear. I agree. But yeah, Rock feuded with Goldberg when Goldberg debuted on Raw. I think it was a different one. But yeah, Goldberg's spear was better than Edge's. Hell, Roman's is better than Edge's. Like, Goldberg spear, Rano's gore. Goldberg. Like, Goldberg's still, like, in his 50s, and he can still get power behind the spear. Like, I'm not hating on Rhino, but Goldberg, that man's in his mid-50s, and he still got power behind that spear the last time I saw him wrestle. So, I'm going to say Goldberg. Imagine if Neymar was ref. Oof. Zlatan would kick Michael Bradley's ass. I don't even know if that'd be kayfabe. I think Zlatan would shoot on him. I like Edge, but his spear looks... Yeah, exactly. We've said this for years. Everybody said that for years. Like, the thing about... I agree with that. Like I could see Zlatan just kicking somebody's head off. Kumite. Like, I just see him kicking somebody's head off. I would not be surprised. Like, I would not. Like, Zlatan legitimately could. I know this is different. I know it's a bit hypocritical, but I could see Zlatan walking into WWE and being pretty damn good. At least charisma-wise, and in the ring, I think you could pick it up quick. Zlatan would be interesting to see, actually. I'd be interested in that. I know I said I don't like washed-up athletes, popping in, but Zlatan isn't washed up. He never has been washed up, so. He's charismatic as all hell. Like, he's already a wrestling gimmick, like, legit. Like, he legitimately is already a wrestling gimmick, so I don't think that's bad at all. Dynamo ain't getting shit this year. Nothing. Not a thing. 0. The Dynamo, nothing is going to change how bad they are. 0. They're the third wheel of they are a rusty third wheel of the tricycle known as the Copa Tejas rivalry. Austin has usurped them, and Dallas is playing pretty well right now. 0 like they're a rusty tricycle wheel for Houston. 0. Ben Olsen. You got to be kidding me. You legitimately got to be kidding me. Schaufelberger looks like Dustin in Stranger Things. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I guarantee Dynamo won't win a trophy in 2023. I will eat my hat if they win a trophy. I will eat my hat. They will get annihilated in Leagues Cup. They'll get annihilated in the league. They won't even make the playoffs. Open Cup. I don't see nothing out of them. They'll probably get upset by a lower division side. They'll probably not annihilated, but upset. Yeah, they ain't winning nothing. Favorite cereal? Crunch Berries. I mean, for me, Crunch Berries, Cookie Crisp. I like Raisin Bran. I like Raisin Bran. Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops. There you go. Dynamo or San Jose? If you're asking me what team I'd rather watch, San Jose. If you're asking me who I think is better, San Jose. Yeah, San Jose is just better. Bigger club, too. 13 minutes to midnight. Only chance they got to getting into CCLs, but because of points, not because they win shit. Well, there you got it. There you got it. I will eat my hat. Now that I've said that, they're going to do it. I'm not changing my prediction, though. But now that I put my chest out on the line, they'll find a way to win Open Cup. I can't even say that with a straight face. Then again, Ben Olsen did win Open Cup with that horrible DC team in 2013, so there you go. Jibo Abobase, that man Abobase. Because they created football. Because they've created football. Because it's coming home. Their press is absolutely lunacy, full of lunacy. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Agreed. All of Dynamo's legends are gone, I think. Who else they got? I mean, they still got Hector Herrera, but he's not a legend. Hi-oh! Yeah, Beasley was the last one. I missed on that. I know. Sometimes we all miss. And I was talking with my heart, not my head. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Yeah, I agree. True. Yeah. Like, Houston used to have a good team. Like, Houston actually used to have a good team. Back in the Stu Holden days. MLS 2.0. Freaking 2013 style, the 2012 style numbers. That's when they were good. That's when they were good. I wasn't even out of elementary school. Like, no, when they made the Eastern Conference final. Was it Western Conference Finals against SKC? I was in junior high, but still. I was still young. This has become Houston slander. Tony Khan's going to awkwardly hug his players if he on MLS team after doing a line in the owner's box. After doing a lot of cocaine in the owner's box. Money mark. Tony Khan is a money mark. 10 minutes to midnight. Tony Khan is a money mark. Pissant company. Money mark. Stu Holden's still mad at the Galaxy for beating him twice back-to-back years in MLS Cup. I've never seen Stu Holden angry. I didn't know he was actually mad about something. Jeez. I thought he was a pacifist. Imagine if Bacala coached England. Bon anniversaire! Bon anniversaire! Imagine if Bacala coached England. I would love it only because England would be absolute shit. Well, I mean, they already are, but even worse. See, I would enjoy Bacala if he went to England because I could basically laugh at him choking. Bacala or Ben Olsen for TFC coach. I mean, Bacala still plays a bit more positive football, so I'd stick with status quo. I'm not trying to make fun of the guy, but my goodness, he literally acts like a child at sometimes. Even though you're a huge fan of Toronto, you have to absolutely give this to Vancouver. Give it up. Vancouver have basically nothing. 2023 could be nuclear doomsday. Hey, Vancouver earned their championship. They earned their spot in the Champions League, which means they'll get their ass kicked by Real España. But they earned theirs. They earned their spot. Tip of the hat. They earned their spot. I'm not giving it to them. They'll still get their ass kicked by Real España, though. Lol. So, yeah, I give them their due. Yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah, I agree. Tony Khan obviously got bullied as a kid, so I'm not going to diss him too much. I'll cut him some slack, I guess. I'm no fan of AEW at all, so I think Tony Khan is just a more childish version of Ted Turner with more money, aka Money Mark. So I agree. Yeah, I'll take the trade. If that means Bacala goes to England, I'll take the trade. 7 minutes. I'll take the trade. Don't get me wrong, I'm not being disrespectful towards Vancouver's collection. Vancouver got 2 Canadian Championship titles. Good for them. That's the only trophies they'll ever win. Armis or Olsen is TFC coach. Olsen. I don't want to live through Armis again. No. I couldn't do it. There's a reason why people say Tony Khan does lines. Like, it's obvious. Now, it's obvious that man's on cocaine or speed. Like, it's obvious. Jake Zivin and Diego Valeri on Apple TV is a huge W. I'm not going to take this. I work with children. AKA CM Punk 2022 eating a muffin. CM Punk 2022 eating a muffin. I'm working with immature children. Where's a muffin? I need the muffin to. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly agree. Canadian champs. It's not that it don't mean nothing, but it's definitely smaller. Thank you, Dan21. Thank you. Gracias. Oh my God, I'd be living in a simulation anyway, so no way. Rooney's gonna fail as a coach here. I'll believe it. Like I'd be happy. Here's the thing about that will never happen. So I don't even know why I'm 5 minutes away, 5.5 minutes away. You know. So, with that being said, Stay in the chat, guys. Come on. On the internet, I've read that messages say the Toronto's 8 Canadian Championship titles mean nothing. 8 titles, 8 titles. They mean something, but they're not as hard to get as Open Cup. So I can understand both sides of the story. Who will be the first coach to get fired this season? Gonzalo Pineda. I have a funny feeling Gonzalo Pineda just absolutely has a horrible start to the season and he gets ran out of town in Atlanta. I have a feeling. I think that's actually maybe a shout, but I think it's a shout. Gonzalo Pineda. It's got to happen. It has to. I feel like there's going to be a clown show in Atlanta. He's going to get run out of town. Like, they got to be damn good so he don't get ran out of town, and I don't think they'll be damn good. I thought you'd say Olsen. He just got hired by Houston. I don't think they'd pull the trigger that early, you know? Then again, they sacked Paulo, but not first, though. Not first, though. Maybe late in the season, but not first. I think his reason was the same as Pozuelo's. I think both their gal are in Miami. I've heard through the grapevine. I've heard through the vine. I have no idea. Just that's what I've heard. True. Southgate won't even be an assistant coach in MLS. He wouldn't lower himself to that. 3 minutes. Did somebody say 3 minutes? That's a deep cut. I know that's a deep cut. Yeah, I've heard of them. JD, NY, Wrestling Otaku. I've heard of them. I've watched their content. JD from NY and Wrestling. Yep. Well, now that the CPL's in there, I think it should be respected more. 2:30. Did somebody say 3 minutes? Nobody got the 3-minute warning reference? Damn. I knew that was a deep cut. Tried. What you mean? I was okay, good. Some people probably still didn't get it, though. I knew you probably would. You didn't have to, I guess. I just wanted you to say it. Of course I know 3-minute warning. There we go. Everybody call him The Office. Clarice. Clarice. That is still a hilarious clip. Dwight wearing the Wrestling Otaku's got a good channel. I enjoy the content. JD, he does a good job. He does speak good facts sometimes. I think he's a good ranter. Like, he's basically Bruce Blitz, but better. Like, he's better than Bruce Blitz. He's like Bruce Blitz, but better. Thoughts on that 90 show? Haven't watched it yet, but I'm planning on it. 58 seconds. Lasada might be let go by Montreal. Probably the end of the year if they don't do good enough. They'll give him time. I bet you didn't like my answer. 45 seconds. Face palms. I shouldn't have praised JD, yeah? 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to me. Happy 23rd birthday to me. Lovely, 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 lovely. 23 and count. And hopefully we go way, way more. We overshoot the moon. Take a shot. I mean, I'll just finish my water. I don't have anything else. Jordan. Well, that sucked. That sucked. Happy birthday. Thank you, soccer guy. Almost there. There we go. Thank you, Rory. Going to the moon. Hopefully Bitcoin does too. Jeez. I get it was a Cameron Grimes reference. But thank you, Moxie. Boom, boom. You didn't say Kobe. That's why you missed. But Jordan Moore, 23. Hashtag get back season. There you go. There you go. Lovely. But Jordan, 23. So. But I guess next year, though, we won't. What are your predictions for the USMNT for Camp Cupcake? Thank you for the happy birthday message, Moxie. For me, you said Westbrook. That's why you missed. I didn't say Westbrook. Camp Cupcake, I think USA wins both their games. I think they beat Serbia. I think they win both their games. That's my prediction. Colombia versus USMNT, I think it'll be closer, but I think USMNT ends up winning that. I think they end up winning against Serbia. I say they win both. Probably 2-1 on both ends. I know they have Anthony Hudson, but they still got a lot of talented players on that roster. He said James. That's why he missed. LeBron James. LeBron James. Jalen Neal played good. Future Galaxy center back. Yeah, he's pretty damn good. I agree. LeBron James. LeBron James. You're lucky I didn't say Fred VanVleet. Actually, no, I probably would have hit it then. I don't know. So with that being said, lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, we'll kick on. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. At least till 12:15, maybe 12:30. Westbrook's more like you. Oh, why Westbrook? Brick. Is that a rock or a brick? Is that a rock or a brick? Is that a rock or brick? When 50 Cent used to diss. When 50 Cent used to diss Rick Ross. Have the same shooting form. I gotta get a bit better. I think Bielsa as a Mexico head coach would be great. Would be amazing. I think it'd be a beautiful, beautiful, great appointment. So I would hope that happens. I'm not hating on Piojo, but you got Bielsa. Beautiful. Now all we need is the other team's coach to have a nickname Sully. Anthony Hudson versus in the Hudson Derby facing Sully. Deep cut, maybe. Family Guy style. That'd be nice to see, actually. Don't disagree. I'm not getting you wrong. He did throw them all on the bus. Scallion Monsters, Inc. No. No. Lamau. There was a pilot who landed a plane in the Hudson named Sully. Remember? Captains Sully Sullenberger. Remember? You can get drunk, I'm not. So you still do have a bottle of that Moscato, but I didn't put it in the fridge. I didn't plan this out well. I didn't plan this out well. Not at all. Beautiful. Apple cider. I don't have that either. Apple cider would be good right now, though. Sparkling, not still. Sparkling, not still. Sparkling, not still. I would love it because Montreal would be a tire fire. They'd be a tire fire, and that'd be beautiful. So I would not complain about that at all. Would not complain about that at all. Let's see. Probably. Yeah, so. Yeah, it's good. With that being said, I think that's a good place to an hour, almost hour 40. Had some fun. I'm chilling. Rang in the birthday. Rang in 23 with y'all. That was a fun time. Happy to have done it. I shall see you soon. Later. With that being said, if you like this video, stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you later today on Friday uploading my NFL divisional round predictions. I shall see you. I'll see you then. I'm out. Happy birthday to me. I'm out. Peace. See you soon.